It's time for the NBA. Live on two. All the talk, Greg, leading up to this one has been about the impact of the backcourt.
And that's where it all starts. When you have a confident and competent backcourt, it just opens up a lot of things for you offensively.
Here are the starters for Brooklyn. Down on the block, it's Johnson with Claxton. D'Angelo Russell out there with Thomas. And it's Williams at the 3 spot.
Boy, what a feel Luka Doncic brings to the game. This guy always willing to get his teammates involved.
Now here's Hayes over Williams. Hayes, no good. They get a hand on it. Johnson, wide open look. It's rebounded by Doncic. The Nets have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Here's Reeves. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Boy, the extraordinary playmaking instincts of Luka Doncic on display right there.
And again, no good by Brooklyn. For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Thanks. And this summer saw the passing of Laker legend, 3-time Basketball Hall of Famer, the logo, Jerry West, an all-star every year of his outstanding playing career before going on to have such a successful career as a coach and as an executive. Guys, this league will bear his imprint forever. Jerry West will be missed.
An all-time great for sure. Okay, Shams, we appreciate the reporting. And stolen by Russell. On the wing, Johnson launches a 3. The Lakers with the rebound. And this group reaching a major milestone this season, notching their 50th win in their last game.
Hey, you love to ensure a winning season, and most NBA teams, even great ones, consider this a major accomplishment. Yeah, easy call.
It's his first trip to the line. Since moving back to Brooklyn in 2012, the Nets, Greg, have won just 2 playoff series.
Just think about the all-stars they've had. KG, Pierce, Durant, Kyrie, Harden. I could name more. The Nets just haven't been able to put it together.
Brooklyn's gone 0-4 from three-point land to start out. Looking cold from outside. Doncic. And Doncic throws it down.
I'll tell you, some people question the athleticism of Luka Doncic, but boy, he loves to dunk on occasion and let you hear about it.
And he gets it back. And he wheels that one in, sinking right through off the back iron. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Lakers.
I love the defensive concentration so far in this one. They're getting out on shooters and really doing a great job of disrupting the rhythm.
And boy, have they started out quick, running the floor, taking advantage of their speed.
And Brooklyn making a change. Whitehead's checked in. The Nets still looking like they're getting going. They trail by 6. Doncic passes to Hachimura. A 3-pointer off the mark.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Whitehead's shot is off.
Listen, we know the mid-range game is in this guy's arsenal, but you wonder, should he have moved it just 1 pass more?
You know, it's inevitable that a player's physical abilities diminish over the course of a career. But the thing that stands out to me about LeBron James is that he never lost his insatiable drive to win. Guys, if anything, he's gotten stronger. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Hachimura.
The feel LeBron has for the game, unreal. Whatever situation he finds himself in, he always seems to have an answer.
And James gets it to go on the assist by Hayes.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, D.A.?
Hey, Kevin, we all know the Lakers have to pound the ball inside. LeBron James says, we have attackers. That's who we are. That's what we do. We're not shooting 40 to 53s a game. We don't have the luxury of being that team. Working it into the paint, that's what we're really good at. Kevin, they play to their strengths.
They got a lot of strength. Got to do it. Thanks, D.A. Nets trail by 8. some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Here are the Lakers with the ball. They're on a 14-4 run. Snatched away. And James picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Connect, he's checked in for the Lakers.
Second team.
Ball's knocked loose, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Doncic.
They got very fortunate there, guys. They should just take their time on offense and not try to force things.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Vincent's checked in. Lakers leading by 8. The 17-footer. No good off the front iron.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
They grab their own miss. And Claxton throws it down.
That's what we call a power finish. There's no such thing as gentle for the big man.
Here's Hayes. Driving in, and Hayes throws it down.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Here's Finney-Smith. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Now, Dorian Finney-Smith increasingly efficient offensively. Good feel for when to rise and fire.
Count that bucket. Claxton's got 6.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
You have got to put a body on somebody. We talk about it ad nauseum, but you've got to be disciplined with the box outs.
And Jordi Fernandez has called a time. And the Lakers with some changes. Vanderbilt's checked in for Hayes. And it's Austin Reeves in for Doncic. And Brooklyn making a change here. Nets trail by 10. And you can never really count out these Los Angeles Lakers. Greg, can you?
No, I really don't think you can. They battle out of the play-in tournament. They overcome obstacles, and they have tremendous willpower.
The net shooting pretty grave so far, about 23%. Shoots it. Another miss for him, now shooting 1 for 4 from the floor. And the Nets with possession here. Here's Williams. Vanderbilt with the rebound. Los Angeles leading by 10. Here's Johnson. No good that time.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
It's deflected. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock.
Jalen Wilson.
Los Angeles has gone 0-4 from three-point land to start out. Looking cold from outside.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
Williams for 3. And it's Finney-Smith with the rebound. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Los Angeles on top, leading by 8. 2K Sports, back in a moment here in Los Angeles. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Lakers here so far, guys.
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Total intimidation that first period. That is what has helped power them to this early lead.
Jared Vanderbilt out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. Then it's Connect. Then it's Austin Reeves. And it's Vincent in at the 1. That's the group for the Lakers to start the second quarter. Finney-Smith buries it from three-point range. Finney-Smith's got 5 points so far.
Every team in search of players with this skill set. Dorian Finney-Smith, the prototypical 3. And yes, he can D as well.
Nets trail by 10 from the arc. Reeves with the rebound. Pass to Finney-Smith. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That's on Keon Johnson.
That's what we call a high-effort play by Dorian Finney-Smith. Takes it right to the defense and gets the whistle.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. Hachimura is checked in for Vanderbilt. And Goodwin subbed in for Vincent. Wilson, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Finney-Smith can't get it to go.
Listen, he can make that shot right there, but I do know they have other options they can go to.
Lakers leading by 8. Poked away. From deep three-point territory. The offensive rebound. Sharp. That's good. 5 points in the game.
Well, you love the persistence on the offensive glass. All about effort right now.
Johnson with it. Defended by Reeves. For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Taken away by Williams. Here's Sharp. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. They've led by as many as 11 points. Taken away by Williams. Now, here's Sharp. He's guarded closer. The Lakers shooting at 44%. Pretty reasonable. Connect. No good. Nets trail by 6. As a junior college product, Dalton Connect, Greg, didn't have a traditional path to the NBA.
Yeah, Kevin. Spent 2 years at a JC, 2 more at a small Division I program. Then used his extra year of eligibility to transfer to Tennessee. And there he became a first-team All-American and turned himself into a first-round pick. And if that's the best look you can get on a possession, what a waste of a trip down the floor.
Well, missed opportunities, and they can certainly add up. You cannot afford to take that kind of shot.
Johnson can't get it to go.
I'm honestly not sure what that was about. Maybe a protest against his coach?
Now, that is inexcusable. That kind of shot selection won't do them any good.
And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Some changes here for the Lakers. LeBron comes in for Rui Hachimura, and James subbed in for Goodwin. And then for Brooklyn, Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Sharp, and Thomas subbed in for Williams. Nets trail by 4. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks very much. Austin Reeves went undrafted, but his success comes as no surprise to him. He says, "I've always felt like I belong." Goes back to childhood. His mom once asked him, "Is this confidence or cockiness?" He told her, "You're basically kind of the same thing." Kevin, back to you.
That's something else. Undaunted. Hey, David, thank you. Here's Clowney. Finney-Smith defending. Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Here's Clowney, and that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Nailed from three-point land.
Well, the defense deserves to get burned. Absolutely no excuse for leaving him open.
Pressured that shot by getting a hand up just as good as a block.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
Rule adjustments, Doris, regarding the rip-through move. Do you think those have been effective?
Kevin, I certainly think we've taken a step in the right direction. We have got to give the defense more of a chance at this point, and the idea that you don't get shots on the rip-through is important.
3 on 3. Wilson grabs the board.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. Might not always fall.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
Nets trail by 7. Here's Johnson. That's in there. Thomas with the assist.
Assisted.
1:11 left in the first half. From deep, James. Rebound, Brooklyn. Claxton's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Johnson can't hit.
I think this is a spot he has got to become more consistent from if you want to command the defender's respect.
And the ball goes out of bounds. As touched by Claxton.
Listen, turnovers happen. You've got to move on to the next play.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Hayes, he's checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Hachimura comes in for Connect. And Doncic is subbed in for James. The shot's good from Hayes.
Well, there are times where the court vision gets questioned, but Rui Hachimura, the delivery, sets up his teammate. Really well done. Boy, he really wanted that shot, trying to make the defense pay for leaving him that wide open.
Hayes, no good. Nets trail by 7. Here's Claxton, and Claxton throws it down.
Yeah, nice, strong finish on the inside.
But Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality. Johnson with the rebound. Johnson's got 4 rebounds now tonight. From deep, Thomas. Offensive rebound. Here's Claxton. Good work defensively by Hachimura. Here's James. Off target from the baseline. Gets it off. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Lakers lead by 5. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow right here on 2K Sports. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. It's been quite a game for Nick Claxton.
He's been nothing short of a wall at the rim so far in this one, single-handedly providing great rim protection.
If he is in the area, he's going to challenge your shot. He's going to block it, alter it. He's going to have an impact.
Setting the floor for the Nets. Down on the block, it's Johnson with Claxton. Cam Thomas is out there with D'Angelo Russell. And it's Williams at the small forward position. Lakers leading by 7. And not too long ago, Doris, there were such high hopes for the Nets' future.
I mean, think about it, Kevin. A few years back, people were talking about Brooklyn being a dynasty in the making. They were loaded with talent. And for a lot of reasons, it fell apart pretty quickly. How fine is that line between success and failure in the league? Incredible.
The Lakers shooting 33% for the night. That's a break thrown in their side right now.
Well, this is the area that he's most comfortable. Rui Hachimura, such a solid performer in the painted area.
Here's LeBron. And it's Russell with the rebound. Nets trail by 9. Here's Johnson. The jump shot from the baseline is right on target.
You know, being that wide open sometimes leads to a miss, but that fadeaway was money.
And it's James missing.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
He's with it. He's picked up by Russell. And the Lakers with another miss.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Doncic grabs the miss. Doncic has got his 5th rebound in this one. From deep three-point land. Thomas, no luck. Los Angeles leading by 5. Elbow shot is on the way. And Hayes throws it down.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
No doubt. On the scoreboard, in the body language of the players, you can tell which team is in complete command.
And Jordi Fernandez has called a timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Whitehead's checked in for Brooklyn.
Now with the lineup for the Nets, number 0.
Here's Whitehead. Scoreless thus far. It's stolen by Hachimura. James has a two-pointer. LeBron James finishes off the break. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Williams for 3. Lakers with the rebound. Hayes has got 6 rebounds now in the game. This one for 3. Johnson with the rebound. Nets trail by 9. And Brooklyn turns it over again. And you talk about complementary pieces, Doris. Cam Johnson could fit on any team in the NBA.
And that is because, Kevin, he has got one of the most valuable skills in the game today. That's range shooting. He's got size and a quick release, and he just continues to grow on the defensive end.
Claxton with the steal. Doncic with the steal. Now the Lakers on the break. Here's Hayes. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. Brooklyn's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Los Angeles leading by 9. Here's Reeves. Rebound, Brooklyn. Claxton's got his 16th rebound on the night. Here's Thomas. And again, it's the Nets missing. Lakers shooting just 33% in the second half so far. They need to look at more high-quality shots. Fast break, the Lakers. And here's Reeves outside. The rebound by Johnson. Johnson's got his 7th rebound here tonight. The shot by Williams, no good. And so Doncic will bring it up for Los Angeles. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. And it's slammed in by Williams.
There's real synergy in play right now on the offensive end. The pass was right where it needed to be.
Reeves can't hit.
Talk about hurting your team. I mean, he just can't get anything to go out there.
Another miss by Williams. The Lakers in the lead. Here's Hachimura. Misses the 3.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Doncic with the steal. And even 3-on-3 break. Reeves, that's a 2-pointer. Rebounded by the Nets. Johnson for 3. Luka Doncic grabs the miss. Doncic has got his 8th rebound here tonight. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Lakers.
And they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
And another theme in this game, to me, guys, has been how lethal they've been in transition. Attack on the break and make sure you convert.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Jackson Hayes. Vanderbilt comes in for Hachimura. And Goodwin subbed in for LeBron. Here's Wilson. And the Nets miss again. Lakers leading by 9. Doris, what's the key for a team like the Nets, who have to hit the reset button, so to speak?
I think, Kevin, you have to find consistency at the head coaching position, because then you can set clear and achievable goals for your team going forward. You set a style of play, commit to it, and just build year by year, game by game.
Nets trail by 12.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And the shot is good from Johnson.
Boy, that's as wide open as you're going to get. The defense needs to lock in and be better than that.
Here's Vanderbilt. The rebound by Sharp. Nets shooting a putrid 25% from the field. 4 shot selection all around.
Listen, offensively, they're very comfortable with him taking that shot. It's a good look under very little pressure. He just can't convert.
And so it looks like the Lakers will retain possession here. A About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Doncic with the bucket. Doncic has gone 3 of 5 shooting from the floor. Johnson can't get it to go. Lakers leading by 13. Here's Vanderbilt. Can't hit that one. Johnson in the corner. Fires the 3. Johnson's shot is off. Here's Vanderbilt. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers. 13 points up at the end of the period. Their defense has been active and effective. Back right after this. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
You know a thing or two about a point guard's job. Set the table for your teammates. Done there perfectly.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. In it forward for him, it's James and Hachimura. Vincent is out there with Goodwin, and it's Finney-Smith in at center. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Nets trail by 16. Sharp with it. He's picked up by James. The free throw drops for Sharp. That one falls, so he hits both of them. The Lakers shooting only 32% from the field. Plenty of signs of struggle by this offense today. Watford, and it's off from three-point range. Lakers leading by 14. No one near James as he lets it go. Offline from the top of the key. Brooklyn with the ball. Here's Clowney, and he jams it with authority.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it. Pass to James. Looking to get back on track here. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And such a physical player inside. LeBron doesn't fear contact on the way up.
Lewis checked in for Wilson. And James drills them both. Nets trail by 14. Here's Clowney. Cranes the three-pointer.
Well, if you offer no resistance defensively, he's going to knock down the 3. It's really that simple, guys.
Here's LeBron. And again, the Lakers no good. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Lewis misses. For Los Angeles, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. And that one goes out of bounds. Nice touch by Sharp. The Nets making a switch here. Martin's checked in. Here's Hachimura. The rebound by Sharp. Sharp's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. Hayes is checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith. And the Nets also making a change. Thomas checked in for Martin. Los Angeles leading by 11. Pass to Hachimura. He drains the quick shot.
Such a very consistent in-between shooter. The defense can't afford to let Hachimura get separation.
Lets it go from 14. Rebounded by the Nets. Sharp's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. There's the 3. It's rebounded by Hayes. Hayes has got his 8th rebound here tonight. It's tipped. Here's Clowney. Sinks the three-pointer.
When the defense totally lost track of him, he punishes them with a three-pointer. That's a bad decision.
Here's Goodwin. Rebounded by the Nets. Sharp's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Here's Johnson. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. Johnson's got it back down to single digits for the Nets. Takes a shot at the elbow, and the Lakers with another miss. The Nets have gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the fourth. of 9.
Boy, a clean, close look. What a missed opportunity.
Pulls up on the wing. Vincent misses. The Nets on offense. They're on a 12-4 run. He's looking for James and finds him. The rebound by Sharp. Sharp's. Nets trail by 8. The 3 from Thomas. It's rebounded by Hayes. Here's Goodwin. Off target with his 3. And for the Nets, they're shooting a pedestrian 36% in the fourth quarter. The offense not doing their best work of late. Los Angeles has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Got that one up quick.
Working against size. He's just crafty enough to carve out some wiggle room.
I'll tell you, the analytics crew may not like the mid-range, but sometimes you just got to put it in the basket.
And Jordi Fernandez has called a timeout. He knows every possession is critical now. Austin Reeves is checked in for the Lakers. Luka Doncic comes in for Gabe Vincent. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. During that last break, I heard Jordi Fernandez as he talked with his team. Now, he was vocal in the huddle. He told his guys, don't quit on each other. We're still in this game, guys, but I need each one of you to up your energy level. Let's make a run now. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Reeves with the rebound.
Well, defenses are content to give up the mid-range, right? It's not the high percentage restricted area or the 3. You can see they're prepared to give up that shot.
Now here's Johnson. Following the miss by Rui Hachimura.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
His production has been unbelievable, a testament to how much he cares about his craft.
And nice job taking what the defenders gave him, but these guys need a gut check right now.
Well, simply stated, simply not enough effort, not enough attention to detail. They've gotten run over this evening.
Now here's Thomas. And it's Luka with the rebound. Doncic has got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Reeves can't hit. Nets trail by 12. Here's Thomas. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist.
See, to me, the more D'Angelo Russell passes the basketball, the better his team is. Encouraging to see him focus on it.
And we'll just watch the clock wind down, guys, in what will turn out to be a win here for Los Angeles.
I think the attitude was very impressive. Definitely a competitive game, and they fought through it each step of the way.
Absolutely. They put on a tremendous performance in terms of the effort and intensity. This was a well-deserved win.
And you can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
No doubt. It felt like they were a little tight for much of the evening. Now they're in a better flow, but it may be too little too late.
The 3 from LeBron gets the three-pointer to fall. Great game for him. Double-double now. 11 points and 11 rebounds. Williams, that's good.
What you love about D'Angelo Russell, he can impact winning with both his scoring and his passing.
Offensive rebound. That one good for 2. And the Lakers lead by 13.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
What an impressive performance, to say the least. At this point, it looks insurmountable.
Rui Hachimura. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
And that one falls for Williams. 32 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Connect. His 3-pointers off the mark. And here's Brooklyn. It's a 10-point game. And Clowney can't get it to go. The baseline J. That's short off the rim. Here's Connect. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. And I think they built off that edge of being here and play with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much. LeBron, in the fourth quarter, were you looking to be aggressive?
Yeah, just try to close the game out. You know, my teammates look for me in the fourth quarter to close the game out with my scoring and just my playmaking ability. So, you know, to be able to go out there and come through for it means a lot.
I know they're used to it by now, but I know you're still happy with the win. Congrats. Back to you.
Much appreciated, David. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, and the rest of our terrific crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you next time.